Salam everybody, this is Investor Shake back at it again with another video. And today's Halal stock pick of the week is Kinross Gold, ticker symbol KGC. Stock price is at $6.19 and it has a market cap of 7.84 billion. It pays a dividend of 8 cents per share every year. The 52-week low is $2.70 and the high is $10.24. PE ratio is at 7.25, which is pretty fair, and earnings per share is 85 cents. So in a nutshell, Kinross Gold is a gold mining company. So a further description is Kinross Gold Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, engages in the acquisition, exploration, and development of gold properties principally in Canada, the US, Russia, Brazil, Chile, Ghana, and Mauritania. It is also involved in the extraction and processing of gold-containing ores, reclamation of gold mining properties, and production and sale of silver. As of December 31st, 2019, its proven and probable mineral reserves included approximately 24.3 million ounces of gold, as well as 55.7 million ounces of silver. The company was founded in 1993. So yes, they are responsible for mining gold, as well as having a stockpile of gold and silver. Now, despite the name being Kinross Gold, they also mine silver as well. And they have operations in various countries around the world. So this is a global operation. And now this isn't the only gold mining company out there. There's other companies such as Barrick Gold, which was the company that Warren Buffett invested a lot of money into back in 2020, I believe. So Kinross Gold operates in a similar fashion. So the reason why I was really interested in this stock is because it seems like some analysts are predicting that this stock will perform pretty well later this year. According to this article, it says Kinross Gold may not be established as some of its century-old peers, but it's quickly becoming a major player in the industry. With operations across the globe, its big picture approach is paying off. The $11 billion gold giant has mines in Brazil, Ghana, Mauritania, Russia, and the US, and is looking to expand even further. Since 2015, Kinross has seen its share price rise by as much as 400%. In fact, this year alone, it's already up by as much as 85%, and Kinross is showing no signs of slowing. With a healthy balance sheet, favorable earnings reports, and governments, banks, and retail investors piling into safe haven assets, it's likely to continue climbing. Like its peers, Kinross posted positive fourth quarter earnings, but has been weighed down by the price of gold. The company's share price has fallen from $7.98 on the first trading day of the year to its current price of $6.80. But not all is lost, because smaller miners benefit big on even the smallest moves in gold prices. If the price of the precious metal does see an uptick in the coming months, Kinross will likely be one of the biggest benefactors. So what really makes this company succeed is how gold is performing as an asset. Now, typically gold and silver are seen as precious metals that can be held as assets, which can be used as a hedge against a potential recession. So instead of putting your money into stocks, you can put some of your money toward gold and silver, which will preserve the value of your investment should there be a recession or a crash in the market. So going back to the financials for Kinross, the stock price is at $6.19. But this year, it has been on quite the ride, I must say. So back in March of 2020, when the pandemic started, we've seen the stock price dip as low as $2.72. And later in the year, it started to go up almost as high as $10 a share. And then it has retreated to the $6 range. Now, as a gold mining company, the performance of this stock is contingent on how gold is performing. Now, one way to look at how gold is performing is by looking at ticker symbol GLD, which is the SPDR Gold Trust. It's currently at 161.88, and we've seen the price of GLD as high as 195, and it has dipped to the 160s. Now, I think investing in gold would be a pretty good strategic investment because it can be seen as a hedge against the dollar as well as buying shares. Much like how I purchase Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, the same logic can be applied to gold. Only instead, gold has been around a lot longer than Bitcoin. So it has a proven track value based on its history. So whenever gold performs well, whenever the price of gold goes up, typically these gold mining companies such as Kinross and Barrick Gold would benefit greatly from it because they're constantly extracting gold and mining gold. It's part of their operations. So going back to Kinross Gold, it has a $7.8 billion market cap. So you have to ask yourself, will this company be worth a lot more moving forward? And again, you do have to attribute this to how gold is going to perform in the short term as well as the long term. And then the dividend yield is it's pretty small. It's at 1.93%. But when it comes to dividend investing, you shouldn't be looking at the yield, but rather whether the dividend is safe and whether it will grow over time as the company grows. So what really makes this company stick out is how it has performed year after year. We notice increasing revenue as well as increasing earnings, with 2020 seeing a big bump in earnings. So looking at how it performed in 2020, You see, quarter after quarter, the revenue is increasing, as well as the earnings is increasing quarter after quarter, with a big improvement in Q4. So, as the article that I read said, they performed favorably in Q4 of 2020, with revenue of 1.2 billion and earnings of 783 million. Analysts are saying that the stock is a buy, with price targets as high as $16 and as low as $6.50. So that's pretty good right there. So diving deeper, look at the balance sheet. They currently have 1.2 billion in cash. Assets are at 10.9 billion. And liabilities are at 4.2 billion. So assets are significantly higher than liabilities, which is good. And their long-term debt is 1.4 billion, but that isn't a big concern right there. Now, income statement. They are operating at a positive net income of $718 million. So this company is profiting from their operations. And again, this is contingent on how gold and silver is performing. Now, all in all, this is a gold mining company. They are a dividend payer, but the dividend is quite small. Now, given the favorable outlook and its current performance, you have to ask yourself whether this is a good entry point to get in. Now, I don't know if this stock can go any lower, but this is a stock worth diving deeper into. Now, I currently do not have a position in this company, but I would like to add some shares within the next few weeks. So right now I just added this stock to my watch list. I suggest you do the same. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not buy this stock simply because I'm talking about it. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research on Kinross Gold and other gold mining companies and ask yourself whether this is a stock worth owning. Personally, I see the gold mining companies as a good hedge against inflation and the market. This is Investor Shake checking out.